yourself exists more on stage or off stage?
I think I'm getting more and more into my true self on a stage. It used to be an alter ego for a long time. I guess I was kind of pushing this narrative of this alter ego a lot in my career, and then realized that I was going completely opposite in my day-to-day life. And just the way I talk, what I talk about, the way I dress, the way I show up for myself and for others. So yeah, I'm trying to like connect all together to be more present and more myself. And then I feel like the connections with people after are more genuine than just being a performer and then going to talk with people.
Right. Has that process been hard at all, or is it pretty simple?
Honestly, it's pretty simple. I think it's just like force of habit to like play someone, if I can put it like that. But it's fairly easy, and also I have always great people around me and a great team, so it's easy for me to do so.
By the age of 7, you were performing at your school's end of year show,
Yeah.
which is crazy for the age of 7, to be honest. At 7, I don't even know what I was doing. My mom could probably tell you. But what's your earliest memory of realizing that music could actually move people?
My dad's a musician, so I was kind of raised into that thinking. I didn't really have like a breakthrough where I was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna be a singer, or I'm gonna make music, or it was just that was my life, and I just did everything I could to go in that direction. And it started at school, and then I was a very lazy singer. Like my dad was like, you need to practice, you need to do like your vocals and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, whatever. And then I started doing more and more shows, and I guess I kind of stayed a lazy singer, but I'm having fun.
Yeah, a lazy singer, but it works for Léonie
Yeah,
Gray.
exactly.
So that's all that matters. That's all that matters in the end. Did you have a favorite CD growing up?
I'm trying to think, a favorite CD. I know that I used to borrow/steal my sister's Evanescence CDs. But my dad was just like always putting music in my home. So there's a lot of music that I hear and I'm like, I don't know who that is, but I know the song and I know it has played in my house several times.
Okay, amazing.
But yeah, I don't have like a CD per se that I...
Okay, so noted not to bring you during song trivia, because they'll be like, I know that song, but I don't know anything about
I'm
it.
the worst. Don't bring me to trivia. Don't.
Sadly, no.
You're gonna lose.
You've said that growing up, you didn't really listen to French music, even though it is your mother's tongue.
Yeah.
So was there a specific Quebec artist or song that made you think, okay, like I could sing in French. Singing in French is like, might be a vibe.
I don't think it was like a specific artist that made me realize that. It was more like touring in Quebec and realizing that most people don't understand my music outside of Montreal. And I've been told, like, we like your music, we like the vibe, but we have no fucking clue what you're talking about. And for me, the message in my songs is really, really important because it's very vulnerable. And I feel like to connect with people, you kind of have to have a conversation, so they have to know what you're talking about, too, you know. So it was not like, oh, wow, I love this artist, so I will make French music now. It was more a long process. Even in my first album, I have a French song completely at the end that is just like piano with voice, and that was my first French song that I wrote, and I just kept going, and the process of writing in French is very, very different from the one I do in English. Mm-hmm. So it was like a huge discovery, but you know, on a long period of time.
And you mentioned like emotional vulnerability when making songs. I could just imagine on this new album, Crève-Coeur, you just get even more vulnerable. So like, how do you sort of like get yourself into the emotional state of releasing something so personal to your heart?
It really helps when someone breaks up with you. That would be my answer.
Amazing. Not so amazing, but like you get it.
Yeah. So basically, I worked on my second and third album at the same time in parallel, and then we decided to put out Self-ish before Crève-Coeur. And as we were finishing Crève-Coeur, I got broken up with, and I just started writing, and I think in month that we were supposed to like send everything, I wrote like 3 songs and just changed lyrics to other songs on the album. So that was really like the way I did it for that album. Yeah.
And my very last question for you is, who are your favorite artists right now?
Right now, I'm a big fan of Alice Fibilou,
Okay.
Katie Tupper, that was in Montreal last night at the Ritz. She was really good. Olivia Dean and Etta James, of course, and Billie Holidays are just like 2 artists that I listen constantly. But yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me.
Thank you.
It's been great.
Thank
And
you.
give it up for